Hello and welcome to today's edition of Noshing with Nashies. I'm coming in with a fun holiday treat with a little bit of a twist. We are going to be making Madeleines, except they are going to be Meowdeleines because we're going to make them cat-shaped, which would be a fun thing to serve up at any holiday gathering. And for this, you will need a cat-shaped pan. You can use a regular Madeleine pan. This recipe will work just fine. Got some flour, some salt, some vanilla, brown sugar, some chocolate chips that I'm going to melt down just to drizzle over the top. Here we have 10 tablespoons of melted butter that I did beforehand so that it could cool a little bit. And here is 1 tablespoon of melted butter with 1.5 teaspoons of flour to prep our pan. We've got 2 eggs at room temperature and 1/2 cup of sugar. All right, we're going to start by preheating our oven to 375 degrees. Let's get started on these Meowdeleines. All right, the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to prep your baking pan, whatever you have. And again, you can use a regular Madeleine pan for this. You can get these anywhere. I got this at Michael's. It was actually a gift from Mr. Nashies over Halloween. So we take our 1 tablespoon of butter mixed with 1.5 teaspoons of flour, and we're just going to go in with a silicone brush, and we're going to make sure to get into all those nooks and crannies. All right, now we're going to go ahead and mix up our batter. So we're going to start with our 2 eggs at room temperature. I've already pre-beaten those. And I love this recipe because it doesn't require the extra steps. It will be linked in the description. That classic Madeleine making does. 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, because there's ribboning and everything like that. This is a much, much faster way. 3 tablespoons of packed brown sugar. Going to go in with 2 teaspoons of our vanilla extract. And you can also add citrus zest to this if you like, because that is classic. And we're going to go in with 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Basically just enough to counteract the sweet to make the sweet pop. And we're just going to come in and we're going to vigorously mix this together. And make sure everybody gets nice and incorporated. We don't want any lumps or bumps. If there's any lumps in your brown sugar, well, you should take them out beforehand. But you can pull them out with your hands or squish them with your fingers, which I'll probably do off camera in a second while I grab my flour. But this portion you can mix up good for, a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes, just to make sure everybody is together. Now we're going to go ahead and sift in 1¼ cups flour. We're going to do it in 3 parts. I do not own a proper sifter, so this is what I use. We just come in with about 1/3 of that flour and go. Works just fine. I like the ones with the little ratchet handle because it makes it easier. So we fluff out our flour nicely, and we just stir in between each of these and incorporate. Like so. And just bonk, 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 bonk. And mixy, mixy. I just thought making it cat-shaped would be so much fun. And like I said, at any of the craft stores or baking stores, they sell, even on Amazon, they have the silicone baking molds, and they are wonderful. Mix. All right. One last one here. fun to do this. You can do this with any baking recipe. Sift your flour and it will make it super fluffy, and that flour gets so nice and fine. And yes, this is gummy. Don't worry, we still have liquid. It's going to go in here. All right. Let's make sure everybody is out of there. Come out, come out. There's a plane going overhead. It's one of the little ones. All right, and then we are going to come in. Now we're going to switch over to our spatula here. We want one of these. Make sure everybody's in the middle. And we're going to take our melted butter. Make sure it has cooled down, because we do not want to cook our batter here. We're going to drizzle that, and we're going to come in and just gently make it look like an absolute mess. Oh, it smells so good. That sugary vanilla butter, perfect for the holidays. We're just going to slowly incorporate this, and it will come together. Kind of looks like Play-Doh right now. There's some ASMR for you. These are some buttery cakes. Very decadent. And you want to be gentle with this, but you do want to make sure that everything gets incorporated. And if you're using a regular Madeleine pan, it will be 9 minutes in a 375-degree oven. For these Meowdeleines, because they are slightly larger, it's going to take, I'm estimating, between 12 and 15 minutes, because again, these are very light, they're very fluffy, so I don't expect them to take super long to cook, or to bake, so we will see. We are experimenting with time here. All right, once we have everybody nicely incorporated like this, we're going to spoon it by the tablespoonfuls into our mold. All right, we've got our mold here, and I have my trusty, just universally used spoon. We're going to come in. You want to make sure to leave space for these to poof up. And I'm going to come in here and just fill it with some batter, and then I'm going to kind of push it into the edges since we do have a cat shape here. You know. It's fun to experiment in the kitchen. But I want them nice and poofy because we are going to serve these like little cakes. So I don't mind if they fill up kind of and poof up at the top. I'm not looking for that perfect classic Madeleine shape of the shell, which are beautiful. Like I said, I'm just going to melt down some chocolate chips. And we are going to drizzle it over the top just to make it look fancy. And so it comes out being a recipe that is typically considered very classic, a little bit harder because of the ribboning and whatnot that goes into if you really want to do it classic. But this is a great way if you're more of a beginner in the kitchen to try a recipe like this out without being super intimidated by it, which is what I like. And again, I'm just going to kind of come in and I'm going to make sure that our batter gets into our cat ears and everything. I will let you watch me do this in fast motion, and then we will stick them in the oven. All right, I've got everybody loaded up. We are going to stick this in the oven at 375. I'm going to start with 12 minutes, and I will see when these come out and let you know the exact time. I just pulled these out of the oven, and because of the size of the pan, it took about 23 minutes. I am going to flip these out on a cooling rack in just a minute, and then heat up some chocolate to drizzle over the top. See you then. All I'm doing to melt my chocolate is I have one of these silicone melting bowls. They're fantastic if you like baking, candy making, anything like that. Even soaps and lotions and that kind of thing. I have a separate one for that if you watched my lotion bar video, which you should. It's a good one. And I'm just going to, I have this in a pan on my stove over low heat, and I'm just going to stir it constantly in a little bit of water until it melts, and then we will pour over the top of our Meowdeleines. I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of coconut oil just to give it a slight coconutty flavor to the chocolate, because coconut and Madeleines pair together beautifully. You can omit this, or you can put some coconut oil in there, or even some flaked coconut, and it would be wonderful. Look at how cute these little Meowdeleines are. I have my melted chocolate here. My Meowdeleines are cool. We are just going to gently pour over the top. You can dip if you want. It's all up to you. I'm going to kind of do a drizzle like this. Best part of a drizzle is no matter how you do it, it looks fancy. And there we have those looking cute. I'm going to go ahead and let that chocolate harden up, and we will come back for the finale and the taste test to see how our Meowdeleines came out. And here are our adorable Meowdeleines. Moment of truth. Let's give them a taste and see how they came out. Oh my goodness. Pardon my chewing. These came out perfect. Are they exactly like a regular Madeleine? No. But they are beautiful, they are soft, they are sweet. They deliver all of that flavor in a slightly different kind of holiday treat. I think anyone would be happy to see these presented up at a holiday gathering or just for fun. Thank you so much for joining me for today's edition of Noshing with Nashies. And remember, when you come to a fork in the road, pick it up and have a nosh with Nashies. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!